Tonight, we discover marijuana money being funneled into the pockets of the very lawmakers who are writing the rules on legalizing pot. I-Team investigator Katie Legrone is following the money.
I have osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, chronic spasm in my back.
Linda Calindres
Sometimes I feel about 90.
is 67,
I wake up and I feel awful.
which is why she voted to make medical marijuana legal in Florida.
But I don't want to accept that I have to be in pain.
Linda's pain is part of the public sympathy that propelled 71% of Floridians in November to approve making medical marijuana legal and accessible across the state. But the complex details on how to get that done is now being hashed out in Tallahassee. And as we uncovered, some key lawmakers in Florida's weed wars are seeing the green.
Take Senator Dana Young, chair of the Health Committee in charge of writing the rules on how cannabis will be regulated. Last month, she co-sponsored a bill that largely limits who can take it and who can sell it. Since last year, we found her political action committee received $15,000 in donations from Costa Farms, one of the state's 7 already approved and licensed dispensaries. While Florida election records reveal the same dispensary gave $60,000 to the PAC of Senator Rob Bradley, who's championing the bill that could keep advocates like Bill Monroe out.
If you look at these money drops in the PACs, they all occur about at the time when you have the lawmakers in session and then they're deciding whether to open the market or not.
While perfectly legal, records show Bradley's PAC picked up another $30,000 from 3 more dispensaries or its affiliates, who also stand to benefit if the market remains small.
Anytime somebody's putting $25,000 in your back pocket, you can say it doesn't have an influence, but you, the public out there, you make the decision. You think about it.
It might seem on the face of it as a conflict of interest.
University of South Florida political science professor Susan McManus.
What people who give money want is the ability to grab the ear in person or pick up the phone and personally talk to a legislator to at least plead their case on an issue. It's all about access.
You may have voted for medical marijuana, but what this estimated billion-dollar industry ends up looking like in Florida is up to lawmakers and everything they may or may not be influenced by.
Well, how confident are you that the Amendment 2 that you voted for is the Amendment 2 that will be in place in Florida?
I'm not very confident.
So what does Senator Young and Senator Bradley have to say about these donations? Well, neither would go on camera. In fact, Senator Bradley canceled our interview at the last minute, but sent us this statement. It reads in part, "I received campaign donations from a wide variety of friends, family, neighbors, and businesses in Florida. Make no mistake, however, campaign contributions do not distract from or influence my focus on creating a patient-centered medical cannabis system that honors the will of the voters. The state has until September to implement the will of the voters." I'm I-Team investigator Katie Legrone, taking action for you.